Welcome back to the channel, Take a Divot Golf. Today I'm at Malton and Norton Golf Club, playing on the Wellham course. This is episode 3 of Break 75. Starting hole is a par 5, dogleg left, 548 yards. Cracking tee shot straight down the middle. Good tee shot off the first tee, centre of the fairway, 260 yards out. Going to go with an easy 3-wood. I'm not expecting to reach the green, but just hoping to try and get it somewhere down there. It's tailing right. Well, I heard a clatter of trees there. Got quite lucky with my second shot. Sort of hit the trees, bounced back out, so I'm just on the edge of the fairway, 100 yards out from the pin. Just need to try and get this on. Give us a 2-putt, start with a par. Nice and easy. Oh, and that's not on. 100 yards out and I can't even put it on the green. Left myself sort of downhill, right to left chip, with not a lot of green to work with. Well, not a bad effort. Leaves me an uphill putt. Oh, and he manages to keep the bogey off the card. Managed to salvage a par on the first, luckily. Second hole, short par 3, 140 yards. Straight down as you see it. Green is slightly below us. Just going with an easy pitch and wedge. Oh, and I've come up short. A little bit more wind there than I thought. Expectations far exceeded my capabilities on that tee shot. Didn't catch my wedge properly, however a little bit more wind than I thought. Scrambling for a par again. Need to get up and down from here. Obviously chipping up onto the green, coming out the rough. Hoping that I get it close. And that looks not too bad. So I've gave myself a good look at par here. However, that's not to say that I'm going to get it. But the chance is there. Got about 4.5, 5 feet. There we go, down for par. Lucky save, very lucky save. I need to try and get off this scrambling train and start playing some proper golf. Hole number 3, 358 yards, looks like it's a dogleg right. Having only played this course once before, which was over a year ago, I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just going with a 3 hybrid, trying to get it up just past the corner. Well, I'm hoping it's a dogleg right. Didn't hear any clutter of trees. Not as fortunate as I thought I was. Didn't hear a clatter of trees, but balls in the middle of the trees. And as you can see round about, no option of going through. So I'm going to have to just punt it out in the middle of the fairway. Hopefully, a good shot into the green. It's 155 to the pin. It's tucked in hard on the right hand side beside that bunker. So I'm just aiming for middle to left side of the green and hopefully it'll tail back. Oh, thinned it. And it looks as though it's in the bunker. Oh, big bounce off the back of the bunker. Not left myself in a pretty position here. Realistically, this one needs to go in for a par, but in all fairness, I think I'm going to be struggling for bogey. Big ridge going up onto the green. I need to just try and do chip and run, kill it in the ridge, and then run it up. Just like that. Better than I was expecting, in all fairness. Well, salvaged the bogey. Hole number 4, another par 3. 172 yards, straight down as you see it. A little bit of wind, but not too much. Obviously, looking at my past failing expectations, I've got a 6-iron in hand this time to hopefully get on the green in regulation and give me a chance at a 2-putt par. Well, it's gone straight, but it's gone straight into the bunker. Not the best of tee shots. First time in the sand today. I'm sure it won't be the last. Not a lot of green to work with. Coming out onto a down slope, so if I do get it out first time, which I'm not saying I will, any of you that's watched my previous videos, bunker play certainly isn't my strong point. Sand's a bit wet and heavy. Just need to try and pick this off, land it soft. Oh, that was a bit lucky. Hit the pin. As you've seen in previous videos, if you've watched them, bunker play is far from my strong point. So I got a very, very lucky break there. Coming out, hitting the pin, and landing 4 foot from it. So I've got a slightly downhill putt. Looks relatively straight. That doesn't mean to say I'm going to get it though. Oh, lips the hole. And second bogey on the card. Hole number 5. Second par 5. 504 yards. Dogleg right. Got quite a lot of room out in the left to work with, so that's where I'm going to aim. Oh, not enough. It's going to be a reload. That's better. So my first ball isn't massively in the trees. However, I am blocked out from going for the green. Not that I'd have any chance of reaching the green from how far back I am. So I'm just going to play a 7-iron up. Hopefully give us a chance to get on with my third shot. It is a par 5. It's coming back nicely, everything slopes left to right here. Not a bad second shot. I've left myself 1 of 4 to the pin. The pin's at the back and it looks as though there's a drop off behind it. I'm coming off a downhill lie. So I'm just trying to land this front edge of the green and hopefully it'll run out. Not bad effort. And first green in first hole tee to green in regulation. Outside birdie chance here. Got about 20 foot, slightly left to right by the looks of it. In all fairness, I'm just hoping for a 2-putt par, but a birdie would be great. No, didn't account for the slope. But it's off the bogey train. A par back on the card. Hole number 6 is a 340 yard par 4. As you can see, looking straight down the fairway. It's protected all the way up the left by bunkers. However, my bad shot always comes right, so I'm going to aim for them bunkers and hopefully it'll come back onto the middle of the fairway. Or it could just go into the trees. In fact, I think it's cleared that trees. Managed to clear the trees. Ball's sitting down in the rough though. Got 145, slightly uphill to a pin that's at the back of the green, coming out of quite thick rough. Just going to try and hit a little punchy 8-iron up there. Well, I think it's just run through the back of the green. So run through the back of the green. There's a 2-tier green. And I've managed to get up to the top tier, but I've left myself a tester coming back, about a 50-footer coming down to the pin. I'm just looking for a good lag putt here, and then hopefully sink the second one. Oh, that's steamboats. And it's coming to the bunker. Well, it's out. Not as good as I was hoping for, but it's out. I need to sink this for the bogey. No. Double bogey on the card. Well, number 7, 315 yard par 4. I'm not going to be able to reach it with my driver, and my driver's not working very well. So I've got my 3-wood in hand. Just going to try and put a nice easy 3-wood down there. And then hopefully chip on in a birdie chance. And that's a cracking shot straight down the middle. It's a good tee shot here, leaving the centre of the fairway, 82 yards into the centre of the green. Ball slightly above my feet. Just try to give myself a good chance here. That looks pretty good. So 10-footer here for birdie. Try and get myself back on track. Looks like left edge maybe. Sorry, right edge. Yeah, it was right edge, just not hard enough. But it's a par. 350 yard par 4 for hole number 8. Slight dogleg right. Blocked out by trees. Bunkers down the right hand side. So you're going to have to try and take this out to the left. And it looks as though that was cutting round nicely. What I thought was cutting around nicely has actually left me blocked out from the green. That's the perils of playing a course that you don't know. So again, I'm going to have to just hit a little chip shot out, try and get it down there and close, give me a chance for an up and down. It's a good job that I didn't go for the green there, because there's a water-filled ravine covering most of the front edge of the green. Just going to have to lob this up, land it soft, hopefully give myself a par chance. And that was a cracking shot. Luckily, I've gave myself a good look at par here. That doesn't, however, mean to say that it's going to go in. But the chance is there nonetheless. And he saves the par, luckily. Hole number 9, 400 yards, stroke index 1, par 4. Straight up and very slight dogleg left. I feel as though I dodged a bullet on hole 8, as I didn't know about that ravine filled with water straight in front of the green. So luckily, crap tee shot landed to 2 shots into the green. Oh, in the trees again. My crappy golf. Got another wayward tee shot, but in all fairness, not too bad. Got a clear route to the green. Just going to try and punch this one up, run it on. So my second shot on hole number 9 went into the bunker. However, I managed to get up and down for par. It was coming up towards the clubhouse, which was absolutely jam-packed, so I switched the camera off. 10th hole is a 474 yard par 4. Par 4, is it? Par 5. And I've absolutely creamed my tee shot straight down the centre, leaving me 160 yards to the pin. Pin looks as though it's at the front, and there is stakes in front of the green, so I'm not sure if there's a ditch. Got a 9 iron in hand, but I'm just going to quickly change to an 8 and hopefully carry it all the way to the pin. Pulled it a bit left, but as I said, it is a par 5, so it should be okay. It turns out that my rangefinder had actually ranged to the ditch, but luckily I managed to carry it. Got a little chip shot on here. Need to try and carry it most of the way and try and check it up and give myself a birdie chance. Oh, luckily it hit the pin, slowed it down a bit. Not doing very great here, however I've got a birdie putt. About 15-20 foot. Should be pretty straight. Doesn't look as though there's much break in it. Well, straight at the hole, but raced it. And in for a 2-putt par. Missed opportunity that last hole. Should have ended up with a birdie there. Currently sitting 4 over. This is a par 72 course. So if it stays as it is, I'm going to end up with a 76. Might have to change this to break 80. Hole number 11 is a 334 yard, stroke index 12, par 4, dog leg right. Going with the 3-wood off the tee, just to try and get myself into play. Good tee shot, but a bit overcautious aiming left. As you can see, left myself a tricky shot up into the green. We're about 120 yards out, but I've got to try and punch it, keep it low, and go underneath that trees. Sit down, sit. Well, too much, run it through the back of the green. Bit heavy handed with the 4-iron chip and run. Ran through the back of the green. Green is sloping slightly right to left and downhill. Just got to try and give myself a chance at par here. Not borrowed too much. I think it's looking like another bogey. No, had the line, not the weight. So that's another bogey on the card. Hole number 12, 308 yard par 4, out of bounds all down the left, and a very, very slight dog leg left. Just going with 3 hybrid off the tee, try and get it down middle of the fairway, try and keep it in play. So much for the safety shot with the 3 hybrid. As you can see, in the trees again. Not much hope of getting to the green. However, I'm going to give it a bash. Ball's sitting down in the rough. I've not got much room for error, but I'll see how we go. Oh well, not too bad. Not making it very easy for myself here. Difficult chip coming up. Pin's quite close to that far edge. The ball's sitting, not too bad. See how we go. Not a bad effort. Gives me a look at par. In for the par, which I certainly didn't expect. Hole 13, 140 yard par 3. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time and go with pitching wedge. So I've got 9-iron in hand this time. Try and carry it all the way there. Looks pretty good from here. Got a 30-footer uphill, slightly right to left for birdie. Well, had the legs, not the line. Safely in for par though. 14 is a 316 yard par 4, stroke index 2, dog leg left. As I keep mucking up with my hybrid, I'm going to go with a 4-iron here. Try and hug the left hand side, put it middle of the fairway, give myself a chance into the green. I've never played this hole before, so I don't know what to expect. But that looks like a good shot. What I thought was a good shot turned out to be not that great. I've got a big bad boy tree in my way. I'm about 120 yards out, and I've got to try and go up and over that. I'm not really feeling the love. Got a gap wedge in hand, hopefully try and get it up quick enough. Think I'll reach the green, but I might be able to get it somewhere close. Or I might just chunk it straight into the tree. So that's what happens when you take on stupid shots instead of taking your medicine and playing the safe option. Should have played out, give myself a shot into the green, but now, shot 3, I'm still in the trees. And I'm still not on the green in 3. Okay, shot 4, 2-tier green. Played 3 already. Here was me thinking on the tee, 316 yards, stroke index 2. That can't be that hard. I think I'm going to struggle for bogey here. Let's try and just a little chip and run. Hopefully run it up onto the top tier. Good effort, might be able to salvage a bogey out of this. So my 4th shot was an absolute cracker. A good chip and run up. Left myself a 3-foot putt. Good chance for bogey. But it's by no means in the hole yet. And he walks off with a double bogey. That's what I get for opening my mouth. Hole 15, 351 yards, stroke index 10, par 4. Currently sitting 7 over, so if I stay 7 over, that's 79, which means I'll break 80. So I've got my 3-wood out here. Let's try and play some conservative golf coming back in. Good tee shot. So tee shot, finally found the fairway. Got 125 yards into pin middle of the green. Got a tree hanging out over the fairway on the right hand side. So I'm just going to try and come left of that, try and go centre of the green. Or not. I think I'm on right edge. But lucky second shot there. Come through the branches of the tree but didn't hit any. And it's just come to just off the right side of the green. So hopefully 2 putts from here for par. Hopefully, he says. Yep, little lap of honour and drops in the hole. Hole 16, 384 yard, par 4, stroke index 4. Straight down as you see it, big bad boy tree centre of the fairway. I've managed to cling on to 7 over so far, 2 over my handicap. I need to try and par my way in and hopefully break 80. And that's straight over the centre of that tree. Straight down the middle of the fairway. It's the best tee shot that I've hit today. Centre of the fairway, 108 yards to pin. Some wedge in hand. Nice easy shot. Hoping I don't chunk it. Just put it on the green, give myself a 2-putt chance. And that's looking pretty good. Big divot though, big divot. Well, good second shot into the green. Give myself a chance with a 2-putt par. Outside look at birdie. However, we all know what my putting's been like. So I don't think there's any fear of me scaring the hole. Down for par. Hole 17, the penultimate hole. 170 yard par 3. Straight down as you see it. Green is protected by bunkers. Certainly at the front and the left hand side. Oh, I'm not sure if that's in the bunker or if it's just right of the green. So it turns out the green's protected by bunkers left and right. Tee shot was pin high, but I've managed to come into the bunker on the right, leaving me a tricky up and down. However, cracking shot. Little tap in for par. Final hole, 500 yard par 5 to finish with. Let's hopefully get a birdie. The only birdie that will be on the card today. So, not the best tee shot. In the trees again. No shot at the green. Just try and punt it out, get it up there, give me a chance to get on in 3 and 2-putt for par. Very, very poor second shot there. Still 220 yards to the pin. It's still in the rough. I'm fighting against it here. And that's pulled left. So played 3 to here. Obviously I need to get up and down to save par and break 80, which isn't looking very likely. The fact that I've not even got a line to the pin, I'm going to have to try and hug that tree, get up onto the green and hopefully sink the putt. Not the best chip, but it's on the green. So final green, got about 25 footer for par and to stay at breaking 80. Oh, give it a look. Finish with a bogey. Well, great course. I'd like to play it again. However, I'd like to play it a lot better than that. Didn't break 75, didn't even break 80.
Quite a poor performance by all accounts. A lot of time spent in the trees due to missed fairways and greens. I scrambled quite well on some holes, but bad shot choices and poor course management was my downfall, as can be seen in the stats. Moving forward, I need to work on my weight transfer and transition on my downswing, try and swing more into out and prevent over the top swinging, which is causing my miss right, and also try and get rid of the dip in my downswing.